What is going on, guys? Today we're checking out the Akko ACR series DIY kit. If you want to check this out, there's Amazon links below. You guys know what it's about, but let's get into this thing. We're gonna be building it today. We're gonna be modding it a little bit and giving overall first impressions and then a final review. Okay, so let's get right into it. Overall, very pretty packaging. All right, so this is the 64 version. They have a 75%, a TKO. They basically have it in anything, which is a big deal, okay? Because if you want this in a TKL, you want this in a 75%, a 60%, a less than 60%, they even have that. I like this one the best. These are both, let's flip these over. These are both 65, kind of 65%ish kind of boards, how you get kind of a 60% board, but then you get the arrow keys on that other side. But let's go again, this one open today. This is the one we're gonna do. Okay, so popping this one open, I think we have the clear version for both of them, but there is clear, blue, pink, and then black, which actually looks really cool. So you got your manual right there. We're not gonna need that unless we wanna need RGB controls, but these will probably be customized. Okay, but right in the box, this one has a polycarbonate plate, which you can see right here, which is awesome to get right in there. We have some jelly blacks just to hold the plate down here nicely. We also do have different stabilizers than we have in this one, which is interesting. I don't know if these are options at all, but as you can see in this one has these purple stabilizers. I don't know if it's just the color, although it does look different, but I don't know. That's kind of strange. Maybe we'll build this one instead because I like those purple stabilizers a little bit more, but I do like the polycarbonate plate more. Yeah, maybe we'll build this one. Okay, so right off the bat, we got some jelly blacks at the top. The back has this very cool riser. I mean, this is all rubber right there. Look at how interesting that is. Very interesting. But then in the box, you can see with both of them, we got this really cool like coiled cable, not an aviator cable, obviously. We're not getting that. It's just a good base cable. Much better, something more usable than just a normal USB-C. All right, so let's get these out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna put this one up there just to look pretty right there. That looks nice. Okay, so today what we're gonna be using is we're gonna be using these silent keycaps from Akko. These are cherry profile PBT, very nice looking keycaps. I thought I would go with kind of the translucent look. And then we have the Akko Jelly Pinks, fully lubed up by Haley right there. We got the jelly pinks. This is what we're gonna do right away. Now, the first thing that I do wanna do, we'll get these out and we're gonna put them on the stabilizers. I wanna see how good these stabilizers are. We're gonna do it not only on this one, but also on this one. Okay, now we're gonna open up this keycap set. This is the silent keycap set. There we go, we got the two boxes. This first box is the main set. The other ones are the novelties in there. Okay, so taking this one out, the silent keycap set. Let's see it. I don't know if I've looked at this before. Oh yeah, that's gonna go so well. And then we have the other modifiers, or not the modifiers, the novelties in here, which we definitely will be using, so we'll set that aside. Okay, so let's put the spacebar on. See how well these things are lubed out of the box. Hopefully they're lubed well, but I don't have super high expectations. All right, let's check this one out first. Little sound test. Not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it's not, let me get it up to the mic really quick. Okay, now let's see these purple ones because they're definitely different. Let's take off the other shift key. Ooh, okay, little issue right here. Kind of weird because these are Akko's own keycap sets. Now this might have been written in there, but obviously these are cherry profile. This doesn't even fit there. It hits the case. So you can't use cherry profile on the 64. Only this one. You can see if we put this in here, it hits the edge. Kind of weird. That's unfortunate. Okay, a little bit of an oversight there. However, not too big of a deal. Just make sure to check that beforehand. All right, so let's see. This one will fit on there. Let's do the sound test really quick. These are much better lubed, so the purple ones. I don't know what the difference is there. However, this one is pretty dang good. For stock, I'm impressed with those stabilizers. I might actually switch those out onto this board. All right, so right away, we'll get into this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws on the back. Let's take these out. Nice, long, high quality gold screws. I do love that. A lot of these companies give you really cheap screws. So it is 4 layers of polycarbonate, I think. Now, one of the things I can't decide if I'm gonna do is tape mod it because it will kind of destroy the RGB on the back. So we're probably not gonna do that, although I kind of want to. These are also quite easy to get out. Okay, then once all of those screws are off, lifting that off, that comes off nicely. Very nice and solid. And then we have this solid piece right there that connects kind of gives an opening for that USB-C. And then it's a gasket mounted board. I don't know if you guys knew that, but this is a gasket mounted board. Interesting, a lot of times we'll have smaller gaskets. These are quite large, only 1, 2, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the sides there. And then get our switch puller and pull these jelly blacks out of there that are holding in the plate. And there we go, those are out. Now we just have that nice polycarbonate plate right there. Very nice and flexy, fantastic. And then we have actually some PCB and plate dampening foam right here. Now this is a big deal because it's gonna add to that acoustics. However, I think this will be able to flex a lot more, maybe. However, it is going to affect the RGB just a little bit because black absorbs color. But this is the PCB. It's actually pretty dang thin. You got your USB-C back there, and it is north-facing, not south-facing LEDs. So for a lot of you, that might be an issue. For me, it's not. I'm using Akko switches, so even though I'm using cherry profile keycaps, it's not an issue. There won't be interference. And then we have these 2 other pieces right here. Okay, now let's get right into it. First of all, these stabilizers are pretty good. They're not the best, so I'm gonna take these off and swap them out for the other ones. These are plate mounted stabilizers. You guys know the drill. Pop these plate mounted ones out. These are very lightly lubed. The other ones were a little bit heavier lubed, and I don't feel like modding stabilizers today. I will say these are pretty tough to get out. You have to press the pins down pretty dang far, and then they still don't come out very easily. Okay. All right, now that we got those out, let's see if these are easier. Oh, we're gonna have to take this one apart because of the foam right there. All right, now that that's off, pull the jelly blacks out, then take that off, and then we can take our stabilizers right now. These come out a little bit easier. These actually look like the same ones on the Akko 3068B, which were really good stabilizers. So Akko, these purple stabilizers, keep using them. Those white ones, they're okay, but these ones are really good. I don't know why they didn't put these on the Mod 007. Those didn't have very good stabilizers at all. They should have put these purple ones that they make. These are nice. Okay, now that that is out of the way, we're gonna swap these stabilizers in here, place those right in there. Man, I love this polycarbonate plate. Super insane value for the price, guys. All right, now that that is all in, let's put this back together. I am not going to tape mod the bottom of it because I want that RGB to shine more heavily, and I kind of want to get to know what is the stock sound, what's the stock everything. I mean, fairly stock. Now you also don't have much space on the bottom of the board. If we take our PCB again, we'll put this back on here. We can see that goes almost directly on there. Does it? No, it has one plate, right? That's right, it has one. But you can still see with that resting on there, there's basically very little space. So I'm interested to see how flexy this gasket mount's gonna be, but we'll see. At least I'm pretty sure I did that right. There is the 4 things, which is kind of confusing. Okay, because this is not a screw-in plate, obviously polycarbonate, we're gonna put some switches in there just to hold it down. All right, there we go. Put this down in there, and this one goes on top. No, it goes over here. I'm stupid. That's how it goes. Now we have to line up all these 4 pieces, which are all slightly flexy. Not a big deal, kind of a big deal. All right, I'm just gonna try to fit a screw down in there. If you guys have ever built like a GMMK Pro before, so much easier to do this just because the screws aren't overly freaking tightened. Yeah, I'm thinking this could be an insanely good first mechanical DIY kit board. Although I will say these like flexy parts over here, it doesn't look like I did that right. Why is it just because it's not screwed together yet? Oh, it's snapping. That's either good or bad. And these holes aren't matching up. Why are the holes not matching up? Oh, the USB-C part is kind of bending inwards. Uh-oh, come out. Oh, now it's working. Now, the really cool thing with this is that you pretty much don't even have to open it up after you first get it, except for the fact, and listen up companies, if you're doing plate mounted stabilizers, don't put foam next to the space bar that is a single piece, because then you can't take those plate mounted stabilizers out without taking out the whole board, and that's like a big deal for ease of access, especially with people that want to tune the heck out of their stabilizers. You need to use them and try them before putting together the entire keyboard. This little thing right here is great for making it sound better. However, you can't take these out unless you take the whole board apart. That's not cool. I don't like that. Okay, but now it's basically done. I guess we've done nothing to this, but like, I wanna see what it sounds like. All right, so let's get these switches put in this baby. North facing, we're using Akko switches. These are lubed, jelly pinks, super smooth. It's gonna sound great, at least I hope so. And the final switch, can we just talk about how good that looks? I mean, with the polycarbonate plate, the transparent upper, and the total case, the purple stabs. I mean, look at that thing. Look at it. It looks good. Okay, but now it's keycap time. And first, we're gonna open this box, which is all of these, which we like. All right, stabilizer, you know we gotta go the purple. Actually, should we? I like what they do on the box. It's blue there. Okay, so we're gonna go for the blue one there. Baby blue space bar, purple backspace, absolutely. Okay, baby blue or purple for the arrow keys?
Purple.
Okay. You know there's gonna be some kids saying, you should have put pudding keycaps on it. And then, should we do a purple enter key here though, or should we do a blue, or just gray? I'm thinking gray. Yeah, that's the move. Enter key, which one? I want it to be purple. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one?
Let's go the Akko.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only bad thing about these keys. They make them so hard to come off. If you need a keycap puller to get them out of the frickin' keycap thing, they're too hard in there, bro. Oh yeah, that looks good. Right? Oh yeah. All right, let's try it out really quick. We're gonna cue a full sound test right after I do this. You ready? You ready? Ooh, a good sound, man. Totally stock, lubed jelly pinks. Let me put it up to the mic really quick. You guys ready? That is a nice sound. It's like a, I don't know how to put it. It's it's satisfying, it's nice, it's soft. It's a soft sound. Let's try the stabilizers, completely unlubed, completely untouched from the factory. Not perfect, but a whole lot better than most of those DIY kits out there in total stock form. Let's take a listen. I don't know when I'm doing this. We're doing a full sound test, but whatever. Left shift. I mean, come on. A total stock board with some lubed jelly pinks. I mean, this thing is super budget right now. I mean, fully put together. I think this is 90 bucks. We got 24 bucks in the switches, hand lubed them. And then we got, what is it, 60 bucks for the keycaps. So what are we up to now? 174. The price of a just base GMMK Pro. Also the price of the new Mod 007 V2, if you want me to do that. Comment below. But this is a full board. It's a soft, I really like the feeling of this. That sound is just like, it's nice. And especially, I think these jelly switches go so well with this board, not only the RGB, but let's get it plugged in. But this camera, new mic, we're ready to go. Look at this thing, very sexy. All right, now I have a Ducky 13 SF, totally stock. I don't know why I said that. We're not even gonna do anything with it, but let's plug this one in. Very bright room right now. Left side, USB-C, I like it. Looks a lot like a Wamier, but I don't mind it. We're plugging it in. Oh, it's turning on. Look at that. Okay, I hate the RGB in the rainbow form. We don't want this rainbow. We want it something better. Let's look at the manual. Is it in English? Is this? That part's in English. Let's do it. Backlight settings. Typical Akko, L for on and off. Obviously you hold FN. Faster, slower, light effect switch. Okay, just like the other Akko boards. All right, that's static. How do we change case lighting? Z. Wow, all the way over here. So that's brightness. They have the brightness going the wrong direction, because you never know when it's fully bright. Okay, change color. Oh, nice, nice. I kind of like that kind of green. Okay, turning 2 of the lights off. This is what it looks like, but look at this board. Okay, let's get a little bit of a sound test here. I'm gonna put my mic really close, so I'm just gonna be like. Oh, it's such a soft. Oh, it sounds so nice. Now the stabilizers, obviously, mod them a little bit, but God, in stock form like that, just factory lubed, so good. All right, guys, so the overall thoughts of this board, or all of the ACR family, really, I think it's really good. I think it's an incredibly good price point. I think it's probably one of the best starter DIY kits where you can just put some keycaps and switches on it, and it's really good. Again, if you want to check it out, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. You can also get them with Akko switches already in them, and some other keycaps. So if you just want this, it is a lot cheaper to do it that way, because you still get the $60 Akko keycaps, you still get the switches, but it's quite a bit cheaper. So do check that out below. But yeah, should we mod this in the future? Maybe. Let's see what you guys think in the comment section below. But this was Consumer Tech Review. And also tell me if you like this style, having all of these 3 cameras, building with me, a little bit more personal. Let me know below. But this was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.